Hello you guys, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're new. Thank you so much for coming and joining me. If you clicked on this video, you're interested in my planning space. So I'm going to show you basically where I get stuff done, where I hold all my planner stuff. Not that I do all my planning here. I do a lot of it, but not that I do all my planning here, but it is basically where I store it all and keep it nice and hopefully minimal is the goal, but as well as organized. So if you like these kind of things, go ahead and hit the like button for me to support this video and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more. This is my first like planning space style video, so I apologize if it's a little shaky or anyways, so just give it a watch and hopefully you get some ideas. And let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any suggestions too, and like how you organize all of your things. I do have a rule that if I use up some of the containers that you're gonna see, then I probably need to get rid of something. So that's kind of my way of keeping it somewhat minimal. But other than that, I love to get other people's ideas. So thanks for joining, and let's get into this mini mom office planning space tour. Okay, you guys, so here it is, and you're gonna see the living room. It's got stuff going on in there, but this is the space that I tend to like to do my planning and just home management here. We don't always have the high chair here, but it is handy to have there if I need to feed baby girl or even film something. If you've watched any of my last videos, you may have heard her in the background. So I definitely like having her. I even have a little stool where kids' toys are. So this is totally just a mix and match of family and yeah, I have this little nook and I really like it. So I didn't make it super pretty because I wanted you guys to see what it really looks like. So here's a desk that I've had for a really long time, and I chalk painted it and stained the top. It probably needs to be stained again if in some of the videos you might even notice that, but so that's kind of nice to have. It doesn't have a ton of storage, but this holds one of my older planners, but it's got like a nice little pull out you know, for a keyboard. But and then we got a couple of drawers that like my kids' crayons are in there, and I have some planning stuff in here that I have to pull out really quickly, but that's really all that I can hold there. You can see I have a printer on the floor, but I don't see it from out here much, so it's okay there. I just didn't want like a bulky piece of furniture there holding a printer. I like having my lamp and as minimal as I can get this. So I am always trying to make sure I pick things up minimal but practical. So I have my home computer, and my work computer will sometimes be sitting here. Having some tissue on hand for me is nice, and then just like a little, like these are usually typically what I need to get to. So that's kind of how I do my paperwork. Just easy to get to stuff there that I commonly use. Okay, and then this right here is the magic. So this is where I hold everything. And I love this thing. We got this from a neighbor. It was very outdated looking. It had like almost like a pinkish, creamish look to it. So I chalk painted it with Rust-Oleum white chalk paint. I took the knobs off and spray painted them matte black, and I'm just very happy with it. We actually have two of these, and I haven't done anything to the other one, and I'm thinking I might do the same thing to this one and put that in my room upstairs, where I have another small planning space that I'll end up showing you guys towards the end of this video. But typically this is where everything is. So we'll just start from the top and go down. So I don't know if you could see, but that thing there behind this, I just didn't like it in front, but it's a paper cutter, and having it up there is nice because I don't use it all the time, but I also don't have to see it all the time either. So yeah, so having it up there is nice. And then these are my favorite storage bins from Walmart. I'm not going to get it down because it's really actually really heavy, but as you can see, it goes almost to the back, and it holds a lot of my work papers that I don't necessarily need all the time. Oh, and some printer paper as well. So it's not super organized, but as I need more in there, I will go through and organize it. Right now, it kind of just holds all of the packets that I have to use for the kiddos in my class. Okay, this next one is some of the planners that I have that I'm using, but just not all the time or every day. I have my Passionate Penny Pincher planner here. I have my Budget Mom planner here, and it's undated, so I really like having that available and to look back on for what I have put in there in the past. And then this is my In the Leafy Treetop daily planner that I will pull out every now and then as well, which is undated. Again, I love undated planners, and I can just basically like use them whenever I need to. This is a basket that I can't decide which way I want it to be. It's supposed to be, this right here is supposed to be the bottom, but I don't know. I really don't need to get in. Okay, sorry about that. I had an alarm come on. I really don't need to get into it very often, but I do need to go through it, so I'm going to leave it like this. But typically it's standing up and you just see the basket side, which is actually kind of nice because it kind of goes well with the coloring, I guess. But okay, next we just have, so my whole idea with this was to be minimal. I didn't want it to be a crowded looking space in my living room. So I just put some decor there and one of my Bibles. I love this Bible, and it also has some of my Bible supplies. And I like to be able to just grab it really quickly. And then this one, another piece of decor. This is from Decor Stills, by the way. I don't think it's available, but if you want to check them out, they have a lot of cool stuff. This thing's really cool. So it just has one of my other Bibles, some notes. I will end up putting some of my papers from my previous Happy Planner months that I need to go through still, or that I want to keep super like easy available for me to pull real quick. And that's where I'll put those. Yeah, sometimes papers get piled, but that means if they don't have a place or aren't in a home, like that, I know that I need to get to it and figure out what I'm doing with that. Oops. I need lotion around all the time, guys. My scissors are here because they're easy for me to get to, but hard for the kids to get to. Stickies are a must for me. And my lighting, just like a little extra lighting system for filming. And then these drawers are really cool because they hold, I don't know if I can get you in there. They just hold some planner stuff. And then this holds some of my markers. Oh, I have a whiteboard like over here, so that's nice to have close by. Okay, so that is really nice and handy to have. Now we're going to go down to this drawer. This drawer is where I have just some of my extra planning papers and supplies that I probably should show you what's underneath this first, but it's okay, we're here. Okay, so I have some discs in a baggie here. If I had more than this, I might figure out a different way to store these, but that's what I have. Some stuff that came with some of my Happy Planner packages, and some of my half sheet papers here. So this is where I store a lot of those. And then these are some of my extension packs. So the way that I found most helpful in organizing these so far is by getting a set of expander discs. Nothing special, just, you know, the plastic ones for like $3 or $4 on sale at Michael's. And I have my dailies in here. So I have to know where things are. So on the front, it has what is in here and in the order they're in. And then I also have a sticky note at the top. So dailies are right here, obviously the first page. I have my caregiver package here. And this is just like the beginning, or from, you know, where I left off maybe. homeschool, and then there's homeschool. Oops. So I got homeschool in there and goals. And that is honestly how I keep track. I put these little side tabs so I know like where I pulled from last. So when I start over each month, or like for example, right now I'm not really using the homeschool package in the moment. So when I go back to using it, I know where I pulled last. So this is in this drawer along with just some extra stuff that I don't necessarily want to get rid of, or that's still holding on to some things right now. My foodie package has some things, like this is a whiteboard. I don't need it right now, but holding on to it in case I want to switch things out on my fridge or something, and some recipe cards, just stuff like that. So these little folder packets that come with some of the accessory packs are nice to have. I don't think I have anything in here, but again, it's nice to have. And the one that came with my wellness. So what I've done is taken some of the things out of here, and I will show you where I ended up putting those in just a moment. I have my mouse. Looks like I'm running low on my friction clickable refill pens, so I will need to order some more, and then I just have some stuff for the shelves. Okay, so that's this drawer. I really try to make sure it doesn't get too much more out of organization here, or like too much stuff just shoved in there. I really like it not overflowing. Okay, this is the hub of all the planners. Okay, so this is how I have found best to organize my planners, all of the ones that I have, and my stickers and stuff. So usually I can sit here at my desk and just open these up and pull these open. So up here, I just have some things that I have to pull. This filing system is really cool because, I could do this one because it holds a lot of different things. I don't pull from here too often, but it does have, see, I can't hold this open. Anyways, it does have a lot of extra sheet paper that I couldn't fit in some of the other things that you guys are about to see, like the one that you saw in the drawer. I also have my Biz Babe dashboard planner. Here, let's go up to the desk. So that's just one of my undated planners that I love. And it's in there because I'm not using it currently. What I am using are these ones right here. So when I need something, I just pull this out, another handy storage box from Walmart, and I go through these as I need them. So along here are all the planners that I don't use them all every month, but they're all the planners that I've bought, even old ones that I know that I may reuse. So that's what all of these are. The front ones are obviously the more common or frequent ones I'm using right now. So I have my Homebody seasonal, I have my Faith, my Budget, and then I pull from these mini ones sometimes because they're beautiful. Wellness, and so this is my old Homebody one. I think this is Squad one. I love that one. I got my teacher one, and then so I'm not really using some of these two here yet, but will be in the future when I kind of change up seasonal stuff. And then these are my old ones, so my budgeting, and I have some other ones back there, but basically they're like partially used, and I am not about like throwing away ones that I can just put a sticker over and use if I want, or if somebody else would like a planner, and you know, you can always just put your own thing together. So I love that. This is okay, so this is where I hold a lot of my sheets. So I don't have this one labeled, because I originally just started throwing stuff together. So as you can see, lots of note paper, and then when I got some of my extension accessory packs and stuff, that's where I have some of this. I love these calendar pages. So this is just like the packages of notes or accessories that I've gotten. And I don't have too many tabs in here. I have a place for other tabs too, but I wanted something to separate those. These are my dailies. Some more dailies because I had dailies in the other one. So that daily pack, man, gives you a lot. Another tab. And then I have some more notes pages. So I started putting a couple tabs in there once I started putting some of my newer expansion or packs. So again, having some expander discs. This one's pretty full, so it's not wanting to, got caught up on something. But having some of these extra discs has been very helpful, and I will probably end up getting a couple more new ones when I see the next sale going on. So I really like this system because, again, I just pull from it, put it back, and then, you know, yeah. Back here, I noticed I have some of my packages as well. These are like extras that I just don't see use for right now, but I know I have them. And then this caddy, I love this caddy. It's getting really heavy though. So this is where I keep all of my stuff that I can like take out and move around the house with me. I have extra pens, colored, my mild liners. I love these things. My sticker books, which I'm gonna have to find a new place for eventually, or reorganize this thing. But what a lot of times I'll do is I'll set it right here and I'll like sit on my couch and do some planning over there. And I'm nice and comfy. So it just has a few extra things. It does need to get cleaned out and reorganized, but I like this because when I first started planning as well, by the way, I think this is like a sewing bag or something that I got at Joann's, Michael's, or Hobby Lobby. I can't remember, but, and it just holds so much, probably too much, but anything you need a space for, this provides it. My picture of me and my dad. So yeah, this is like the rest of the office space here. And I have this to go to for my stickers as well. So if I'm sitting here, again, I can just pull a sticker book out and then go back and work at my desk. Okay, so down here I have my Happy Planner hole punch. The light came on pretty nice. I have, this was a notes and notes package, but this is where I keep all my extra folders. So any folders that I've gotten, and as it gets bulky, I just turn it over so the bottom is not more bulky and it's more evened out. And that's where I keep all of my extra folders. Just anything like tab wise, I keep most of my tabs in here. And this, you know, these whiteboard, where is it? This whiteboard page. Anyway, I can't get it off, but the dashboards that I get, they're all right here. And I might eventually have to get an expander, but if I have to get an expander on some things, I probably need to get rid of some things. These are my journal Happy Planners. So I basically like keep those separate because I don't pull from them as much. I usually pull a page probably per month, but I need to do a page per week. And then I just have a couple books that I need to review and do some research in, but it has nothing to do with planning. Underneath is my portfolio and one of my tripods. So as you can see, I can do a lot with just this little planning space, mom office style area. This is part of my bedroom. It's really right here. I mean, I didn't even clean it up, so I have a book there, but I have our pack and play in case our baby needs to be in the room. But yeah, I mean, this is my desk. I like that it has the window there for lighting. I don't have much going on in the desk, so I'm not really gonna go through that. because this is not really where my like typical like office space is, but this is where I can do some filming when I have a sitter or when I get help with the kids, or maybe they're napping or something. But I really like working downstairs in the little office nook that I made in our living room that you've already seen. But I figured I would show you this because this is kind of where I have to go sometimes. And it's real life. Got some, you know, toys and stuff because the kids are up here at night with us too. But I got my stuff going on here, and that's my space. Okay, you guys, so what'd you think? I ended up showing you guys my upstairs little desk area. It's always a work in progress up there as my kids get older and we use that room often. But I'm curious to know what you think. So, and if you're new to, introduce yourself in the comments. I'd love to welcome you. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe, come back for the next one, and have a good day. Bye.